Hello everyone, my name is Sarot Tripathi and welcome to the Current Affairs Interceptor YouTube channel. Today is April 23rd and we are going to learn important current affairs for 23 April as well as 22nd April. Mahavir Jayanti, Prime Minister inaugurated the 2550th Bhagwan Mahavir Nirvan Mahotsav on Mahavir Jayanti at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi. Commemorative stamp and coin released by Prime Minister on this occasion. So, Vardhaman Mahavir, there were 24 Tirthankars. Tirthankar means spiritual teacher in Jainism, and the last of which was Vardhaman Mahavir. Lord Vardhaman Mahavir was born in Vaishali, which is in Bihar. At age of 30, he became ascetic. Jainism uses Pali and Prakrit language. He advocated life of austerity and non-violence. Austerity means giving up the pleasures to discipline mind and body. What is Nirvan Mahotsav? Commemorating liberation of Lord Mahavir, who was 24th Tirthankar, spiritual teacher. He was 24th Tirthankar or spiritual teacher. So Nirvan Mahotsav is commemorate liberation of Lord Mahavir, who was 24th Tirthankar or spiritual teacher. Moksha. Moksha means liberation from birth and death. So Nirvan Mahotsav is commemorating the liberation of Lord Mahavira, who was 24th Tirthankar or spiritual teacher. And Nirvan Mahotsav also means moksha. Moksha means liberation from birth and death. Lord Mahavira was born in 599 BCE in Kundagram, Vaishali, which is in present day Bihar. His teaching were focused on 5 important areas, which included non-violence, truthfulness, chastity, non-stealing, and fifth one is non-possessiveness. These were, few important teachings of Lord Mahavira, which was non-violence, truthfulness, chastity, non-stealing, and non-possessiveness. He was born in 599 BCE in Kundagram, here Vaishali, Bihar. At age of 30, he became ascetic, and Pali and Prakrit language were the language of Jainism. He advocated life of austerity. Austerity means giving up the, comfort and pleasures to discipline mind and body, and non-violence. Recently, which country has announced that it will withdraw troops from which country? Libya, South Sudan, Niger, or Nigeria. So US has a soldier present in multiple locations all around the world. It has armies or personnel stationed in multiple countries, in multiple continents, and in one such event, Niger is the country where US is going to evacuate and remove its bases. So how it happened? So basically, US and Niger had agreement where US personnel were present in Niger soil, and they used to work together. So US and Niger had some agreement where US armies were present in Niger country. In recent move, US and Niger have broken up that agreement, and US is going to remove its personnel from Niger. Don't confuse it with Nigeria. It's a country in West Africa. Official language is French. Currency is West African franc, and capital is Niamey. US is withdrawing from Niger country. Recently, Mount Raung volcano erupted. It is situated in which country? Philippines, Indonesia, Japan, or East Timor. So it is Indonesia. Indonesia is the home of the largest and most number of active volcanoes. Indonesia have lots of active volcanoes, and it is prone to frequent, eruptions. Indonesia is basically archipelago. Archipelago means those countries which are archipelago means they are made of group of islands. Suppose these are the islands, and they are located at all over the ocean, and they collectively make a country, but they are form of islands. So this is called archipelago. Indonesia is the home of most number of active volcanoes. One of the region can be attributed to its location on the Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire is basically in Pacific Ocean. Is a place. Suppose this is the North America, and this is the South America. Okay, and this is the Russia. This is Japan. This is Taiwan, and here it is Indonesia, and this is Australia. So Ring of Fire is the this zone. Here most number of the volcanoes are present. Here is the most number of the earthquakes takes place. It is a very unstable region, and Indonesia lies somewhere there. So it lies on the Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire means those locations are very highly prone to earthquakes and houses large numbers of volcanoes, and they are very unstable. So Mount Raung volcano is found in East Java. Java is the island in Indonesia. It is a very famous island, East Java. Last time it was acting in 2015, and reportedly it has been activated once again. There are three types of volcanoes. Just have idea about it. First one is active, second one is dormant, or third one is extinct. Active volcanoes means which are frequent in eruptions and have recently been erupted or it currently in eruption. Dormant volcanoes are those who have been erupted some few years ago, and there is a very high possibility that it can be erupted at any time. These are called dormant volcanoes. Dormant volcanoes means there is some kind of hidden stuff or energy it is holding within, which is likely to come out as a lava. And extinct volcanoes are those who have been erupted very long ago, and it is likely it has extinct because it has no energy left, means everything that had inside the volcano has came out and it is cooled down. In active volcanoes you can also call examples such as Mount Etna. It is in Italy. It is one of the famous volcanoes in Europe and one of the largest and most active volcano in Europe. It is called Mount Etna in Italy. Capital of Indonesia is Jakarta. Please remember this. Currency is Indonesian rupiah, not rupee, rupiah. Sheikh Ahmed Abdullah Al Ahmed Al Sabah is PM of which country? And it is Qatar, Libya, Oman or Kuwait. So it is Kuwait. Sheikh Ahmed Abdullah Al Ahmed Al Sabah is the PM of Kuwait. Kuwait is a country in Middle East. It houses one of the largest oil and natural gas reserves. It is one of the richest country which has very high amount of HDI as well as GDP per capita is very high. It makes it one of the richest country in Middle East. Capital of Kuwait is Kuwait City. Just like capital of Mexico is Mexico City. In a similar manner, just like capital of Panama is Panama City. And the currency is Kuwait dinar. Sheikh Ahmed Abdullah Al Ahmed Al Sabah is PM of Kuwait. It is a Middle East country. Recently, Tiranga Barfi got GI tag. Tiranga Barfi is from which state? Punjab, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh or Haryana? It is from Uttar Pradesh. So Tiranga Barfi got GI tag, means GI tag stands as Geographical Indication Tag. It is kind of intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights in a sense means when you develop something, when you innovate something, you have given exclusive right, you have been given credit that it is you who have made this. In GI tag from Tiranga Barfi, it is given to Uttar Pradesh and especially in Kashi or Banaras. India, Armenia, Oman, Uzbekistan or Qatar. Dust link means, it is between India and Uzbekistan. Dust link means it is a Uzbek word which means trained ship. So India Uzbekistan carried out the Dashtali exercise. Last year it was held in Uttarakhand, and this year, which is the fifth edition, has been carried out in Tarmej district of Uzbekistan. So Dashtali exercise was carried out between India and Uzbekistan. Mathematician Avi Wingerson won the ACM AM Turing Award. He comes from, means from which country he comes from or which country he belongs. Is it United States, Switzerland, Croatia or Israel? First, let me tell you what is ACM Turing Award. ACM Turing Award is also called Nobel Prize in Computing. It is one of the highest and most prestigious award given in field of computing. Alan Turing was a British mathematician and computer scientist, and after which name this award was constituted. ACM AM Turing Award is basically a Nobel Prize in computing, and this year award is given to Avi Wingerson, who is from Israel. ACM means for computing machinery, and Avi Wingerson, who is Israeli computer scientist and mathematician, is given as prestigious AM Turing Award, which is given in exceptional contribution in field of computing, as it is also considered as Nobel Prize of Computing. His notable work were theory of computation, cryptography, as well as theoretical computer science. Okay, so Avi Wingerson of Israel, please remember this very important question as given. ACM Turing Award. Which Indian state is said to get first of its kind of hybrid pitch? So it is Himachal Pradesh. Hybrid pitch will be given to HPCA, which is Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association, and this hybrid pitch has been prepared by this Green, which is Netherlands-based company. Hybrid pitch means, it is a cutting technique, natural surfaces to make pitches. So in hybrid pitch, artificial as well as natural surfaces both are used to make pitches. Benefit of this is that these pitches needs less repair, more resistance against wear and tear, better drainage. In most of the pitches in Australia, especially cricket pitches, has been converted into hybrid pitches, means it has more resistance against such degradation, and it has one of the best drainage system. Drainage system means when excessive rain occurs, the water can go outside the stadium without, doing anything extra. DRDO has essentially tested Durga 2 weapon. It is about air defense system, ballistic missile guiding and navigation system, UAV or laser beam. UAV means drone. So it is for laser beam. Most of the countries in all over the world has started working on the laser technology, and laser beams, can be used to destroy UAVs or drones, as well as it can deflect ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and disrupt their navigation systems using a sharp laser from ground. So Durga 2 is one of those weapons, and it is under development by DRDO. It is developed by DRDO's laboratory, Laser Science Tech Center, LSTC in New Delhi. You should also know the full form of Durga 2, which is Directionally Unrestricted Ray Gun Array. So it is very ambitious project of DRDO, and it is basically laser beam. Meta has launched its own AI assistant, Meta AI. It is based on which model? GPT-4, GPT 3.5, Llama 3 or Watson. So it is Llama 3. Llama 3 is, is a language model, and based on this language model, Meta has developed its own AI. Is called Meta AI. Meta AI is one of the most advanced assistant, which has been recently updated to Llama 3. It has advanced capabilities, faster image generation, and many other benefits. It can also understand the contextual cues. It can understand the nuances and subtle understanding of language. So it is advanced version of earlier Meta own assistant, and this is called a Meta AI, which is updated version of Llama 3, based on Llama 3. Civil Services Day is celebrated on 19 April 2021 or 22. So it is celebrated on 21st April. Celebrate the importance of civil servants in country like India. It celebrates their contribution, their work towards the common people. World Creativity and Innovation Day is observed on 17 April, 18 April, 19 April, 2021 April. It is observed on 21st April every year. Please remember this. Just like the World Civil Services Day, World Creativity and Innovation Day is observed on 21st April every year. It is a day to honor and celebrate creativity and innovation and to promote, you know, creativity among individuals, among children, among people. It aims to increase, creativity, innovation in problem solving, fostering sustainable development, and improve quality of life globally. So these were the objectives. So these were today's current affairs, and keep learning every day, even if you don't see results immediately. Just keep building yourself layer by layer, step by step, one by one, and you will be at top it. Additionally, if you have any doubt, please ask me in comment section. I will try to answer your queries. If you have any feedback with videos, please let me know. I will try to implement it, as well as I will take your questions. I will try to implement it videos. Have faith in higher powers, and do your best. Work hard every day. Keep learning. Do not get deviated. So keep building yourself one layer, two layer, three layer, such as, and as you learn every day, you will find yourself feeling interconnected. Such as if you learn from this month current affairs, you will notice that you will automatically connect with previous month as well as in upcoming month. If you've enjoyed this session, please like the video. Please subscribe to this channel. I request you please subscribe to this channel. If you have found this video even little bit helpful, it will motivate me to make more videos for you in future. And thank you for staying together. Have a great day.